Okay, here we have Transformers Universe Ultra Class Silverbolt, the Japanese version. He's a different paint scheme from the US version, and I think he is a Hasbro product that's meant for the Japanese market. Let's take a look at the packaging just for a bit. It is actually the box of the US version. In fact, if you look at the back, it's a picture of the US version. The only difference is this one has a Japanese sticker right there, which says he's Silverbolt, I think, or whatever they call him there. That's the only difference. So it doesn't even have the Takara logo. It only has the Hasbro logo. So this is the actual box of the US version. Okay, so let's put in here. Let's go back to the figure. And let me just say that this version really blew me away. It changed my mind about the whole figure entirely. I mean, look at this guy. This guy is crap. It's a mediocre figure with a crappy paint job. This, on the other hand, is a mediocre figure with a magnificent paint job. I cannot emphasize enough how good the paint scheme on this figure is. He is so G1 accurate and very nostalgic paint job, if I may say so myself. And it really works for the figure. It changed a whole lot about the figure. In fact, I actually spent more on this figure than I would have actually spent on that figure. And we'll talk about that in part 2 of my video. But just a brief overview of this figure. This figure retains all the articulation that the US version has. It even retains all the sounds that the US version has. All the accessories like the gun and the missile. Big differences are just the paint application. The red is different. The white obviously is different. The gold I think is similar. Even the silver is similar. Autobot symbol is the same, but the silver on this one is a lot brighter than that one. Very minor complaints. The hip joints are a bit loose. I mean, for a Japanese issue, I was expecting to be hard, to be tight, but they're somewhat loose. So that's the only downside to this figure. But everything else is just great. I'm really pleased with this figure. Just a few comments on this figure. Everyone else has said a lot about the Silverbolt mold. The gun, let me show you this gun, is a big improvement from the G1 gun. I mean, look at this thing. It looks like something from Buck Rogers. So yeah, it's a better rendition. This gun, I would say. Also, he has some useless decorative only wingtips on his shoulders. Those are reminiscent of Superion's chest plate, which had those wingtips. Anyway, stay tuned for part 2 of this video review. This is Transformers Universe Ultra Class Silverbolt Japanese Edition.